Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to another grounded update video where today we're hopping in and we are talking another one of the new enemies that was added to the game, the tick. Now the ticks are quite deadly, quite dangerous, but the weapon that they give off is pretty freaking cool. So I thought that I'd make a video for all of you guys and we could go over their weaknesses, their resistances, where to find them, and what you get from them. So let's start off with their weaknesses and resistances. So the weakness is spicy. So if you have yourself a Colt, this is a great time to get out there and use one, but it is resistant to busting fresh and salty, so using a salt morning star or the mint mace is not going to be in your best interest if you guys are looking to take out these ticks. Now these ticks are not that hard to find, but the problem is they come in a bunch of groups. As soon as you fight one, 5 more show up, so that's what makes them so deadly. We're going to get to where they are in just a second, but I do want to go over what you can craft from them. So first of all, you get one weapon that you can craft from these guys. It's pronounced a tick macuahuitl or something like that, I think is how you pronounce it. Macuahuitl or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not so great at. Somebody tried to tell me how to pronounce it. Here, Google Translate. You'll tell me how to pronounce it. Here we go. You say it.
Macuahuitl.
That's how you pronounce it. Or in English,
Macuahuitl.
Macuahuitl. So anyway, so that's what I believe how you pronounce this thing, but it's a violent bat crafted from tick fangs. It looks like a sword to me. But this thing is absolutely super deadly. I want to point out that it does have lifesteal and its stats are really good actually. So I'm going to show you guys what this thing can actually do to some enemies. I have it in my hand right now. This one that I have currently is upgraded to tier 5. You can go down any of the upgrade paths. We'll get there in just a second. But you can upgrade this thing to tier 5 and it actually does quite the amount of damage. Come here, little orb weavers. Come to me. I must teach you a lesson about being in my area. This thing does great at ripping things apart. Look at that. Look at that. So fast. Tier 5, and it just ripped through that Orb Weaver Jr. like it was nothing. This is an excellent weapon, and it has the highest blood or lifesteal stat in anything else in the game. So it's a really, really, really good weapon, and it swings faster than both the mosquito rapiers. So I think that this is an excellent weapon for you guys all to go out and get. Now, like I said, this can go down any upgrade path that you wanted to. It can go down mighty, it could go down fresh, salty, spicy, and sour if you so want it to. I'm not going to bring it down any of those paths at this point, but you can bring it down there if you want to. If I had to make a suggestion though, I'd say probably go with spicy on this one. The ticks are resistant to spicy, so you might as well make it slap in the face of the ticks and make it spicy weapon. But let's talk about where you can find these things and why they're such a pain in the butt to fight. Okay, so where you can actually find these little buggers is all over in this upper yard over by the rotten stump area. So these two areas right here, over by this large rotten stump and this rotten stump, and everywhere in between here. This is where you're going to end up finding all of these guys over here. But what I want to point out about them is, like I said, once you start fighting one, you're going to be fighting more than one. They like to travel in packs, these little things do. So I'm going to run right inside this stump and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a mosquito, because there's always mosquitoes all around over here. There's also some wolf spiders in here. Hopefully we don't run into those either. And of course we ran into a mosquito. Okay, so I went ahead and cranked up the time of day a little bit. I'm going to grab out my Colt so you guys can see. I'm going to bring these guys over here. But this is what I was talking about with the ticks. They have the standard might jumping move. They don't really shoot anything at you. And they don't do, like, they actually do kind of a lot of damage. But see how I killed one and there's already another one around? It's like as soon as you start killing them, there's just a ton of them that start appearing. And you do get a couple tick fangs from each of them. You can get between 1 and 4 is what I've gotten. So it's not too hard to end up getting the tick weapon in the game, but these little buggers, like I said, they tend to come in packs. They don't tend to fight you at once, and they do hit pretty hard. If it wasn't for the fact that I turned damage off on my character, they would have done a lot of damage to me. Now they do only have the one move where they do that jumping move at you, so it's not that bad to fight them. The worst part about them is, like I said, that they like to group together. So here's one now. and you'll see as I'm fighting this one, am I going to get one on? Nope. See, look at that. I fought one, and there's already another one. They don't like fighting alone. They just got to keep coming together. There's a third one now. See? That's what sucks about the ticks, is that they don't know how to fight you just on their own. But if you can get through and fight a couple of them, you can get yourself enough of those tick pieces again to be able to make your weapon. So if we go into inventory here and we go at the crafting, in order to craft this thing, you're going to need 10 tick fangs, 3 lint rope, 1 pine cone piece, and 3 mosquito blood sacks. It's not actually that hard to build this weapon, so I think you guys could get out there, make this one for yourself, and start giving it a test on everything that you guys like to fight in the backyard. Don't forget to upgrade it, because it's a great weapon once it's upgraded. It's got a great amount of lifesteal, and I like all the perks that come with it as well. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below of other tips and tricks that you guys would like to know more about. I got more things like how to upgrade weapons fully, how to unlock all the different plates like the whetstone, brittle whetstone, and everything like that coming, and even more like how to unlock the sour battle axe. So thank you guys all so much. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.